Hey, let's see what's good with the energy for you guys today. Don't forget, flip these roles as you see fit. Take only what you need, you leave what you don't need. Extended readings can be found on my YouTube, okay? So the link is in my bio. So the card that came out was Coffin. All right, so something has ended, is what I'm seeing. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can get another card. If not, I'm going straight to tarot. But something has definitely came to an end. It's dead. Like, that shit is dead. Okay? So, let's see. Someone may have passed. That just came to me. A thief. You may have attended a funeral. Courthouse. So someone's made some type of decision here. Okay, so tell me about the Coffin card, but I really feel like this is about an ending in a connection. Okay, so flip the roles as you see fit. Tell me about the Coffin card. Thank you, my spirit team. What's up with y'all? Thank you for showing up and showing out. The Coffin card here. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yep. Ooh. So somebody that you may have been committed to or was following a certain process with. Ace of Cups reverse, the Hierophant in the upright position next to the Eight of Wands. Okay. Something has caused you to have to really take your love back from this person. All right, it could have been something that was communicated to you or something that came through a text message. Okay, so tell me about this thief. Tell me about the thief. Tell me about this thief here. Thief energy. Judgment. So the Judgment card in the upright position here. You've been doing some self-reflecting. Okay, overall, you got some type of situation going on with third party. All right, if this isn't you, this is somebody connected to you. And what I'm seeing here is that it's like, at first everything could have been sweet. Definitely saying that. Everything could have been sweet. You're getting along. However, argument takes place, right? Five of Swords in the reverse. Argument takes place. This person in this third party could have been acting like everything was sweet. Like, oh no, we celebrating, we good. You understand? Things is gravy on my end until you get into this argument, right? With the Five of Swords here coming out. And whatever happened, ooh, I didn't even see the Seven of Cups sitting there in the reverse position. So whatever happened here, you went on and made a decision like, okay, let's fix whatever we got going on so we can move on here without being hindered, right? Because we do got so much to celebrate for. All right, we're reaching. Some of you may have had children by this person. Some of you may have whatever it is. It's like you guys actually had to get together. Engagements is what I'm hearing. Whatever it could have been. So you decided, let's try to work this out. Let's fix whatever it is that we got going on here, right? Really trying to do it with the Strength card coming out in the upright position. Really trying to like, look, I got the strength to do this. I can do this. I got the willpower to, you know, connect back with this person here and see how we can make this work, right? Tell me more. Tell me about this one. Tell me more. So what went wrong? Ooh, the Magician. So this person may have tried to manipulate you in some kind of way with the Magician in the reverse position. Four of Wands in the reverse position. They're trying to say like you ain't supporting them. When it comes to whatever y'all got going on, whatever this commitment is y'all have towards each other, they're trying to say that you're not supporting them in it. Okay, and you may have felt like, what? But they was really manipulating you. Okay, it almost probably may have made you feel a little powerless here to a certain degree, but again, they're coming out as the thief. So whoever this is in your story, they really are manipulating you into making you feel like you aren't doing enough. Okay, Gemini energy coming through with that Magician. So you may be, or your person may be a Gemini. Now look, check this. Yeah, the Star card in the reverse. So they were trying to push you into, manipulate you into feeling like you're not doing enough. Okay. and that they don't feel supported, to make you feel like hopeless or something here, right? Because what I'm seeing or what I'm feeling is that you definitely may be in this different energy. It's like you're raising your vibration, you're trying to stay positive, but it was almost done maliciously to get you off of that energy, to put you back down into this feeling of despair, right? Why? Why? Queen of Cups, so that you would connect back with them. It's almost as if they were thinking like, okay, and this literally is something here. It's like they must have a lot of love for you. Whoever this person is, they love you or something here. But it's like a codependency there. So what they're doing is they're trying to take you. That's what I just, thank you, Spirit. They're trying to get you to stop connecting here with whoever this is in this third party energy coming up as a Queen of Cups. Okay, they either could be trying to get you to stop connecting with them, or, you know, or them connecting with you, right? The Lovers comes out in the upright position. So whoever this is that you have this strong bond with, they're trying to get them to stop communicating with you. Okay, Page of Swords in the reverse position. So what they did is they tried to manipulate, or they will try to manipulate here you to believing that you're not doing enough to support whatever it is that you have with them, or again, if this ain't your energy, it's somebody that you're connected to, okay? Maybe your person's third party. However, to manipulate and make it seem like, okay, you're not doing it enough. You're not supporting us the way that I think that you should, and da-da-da-da. And what it'll do is, it's like if you begin to overextend yourself here to put more energy into whatever that situation is, you'll begin to take your energy away from whoever this person is with this Queen of Cups, okay? Or they'll begin to take their energy away from you, so that you guys won't connect, okay, with this Page of Swords in the reverse. And what I'm saying is, like, basically instead of the manipulation working, it didn't. They tried to execute this idea, but it didn't. It may have ended up turning out into some type of argument, okay? You or them may have decided, like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to communicate or do anything, right? And they're just arguing with you, right? Wow. So basically, yep, that's what the Thief is about. They literally have been trying to manipulate you into just basically feeling bad as a tactic to try to get you to submit to their will. Tell me about the courthouse. Tell me about the courthouse. So what I'm saying here is that if you're this masculine energy coming in with this Emperor energy in an upright position, I'm gonna still show y'all the Hermit coming out here. All right, and then the Emperor next to it. You don't have to be masculine, it's just energy. But however, it's like you may have withdrew your energy for a moment because you're doing some soul searching about this. And what I'm saying is, like, you're really trying to basically get some answers here, and you're using logic on top of that with that Emperor energy. It's like you're more like, let me think logically about this, because I got some goals that I'm trying to complete, and if I do it this way, if I adhere to what they're saying, then bam, will I be able to be successful at that? Will I be able to stay diligent and committed to whatever my goals are, right? So I definitely see you're sitting here trying to come up with some type of decision, or, you know, as the courthouse card is basically a proceeding, coming up with some type of decision here over a situation, right? So as you're doing the self-reflecting, or they're doing it, show me more. I'm seeing here, I was like, I seen the Lovers come out, but it didn't actually come all the way out in the upright position. It's almost as if they're trying to make a decision that's going to be right or best for the situation overall, right? Is what I'm hearing. Thank you. And they're really thinking logically about this, because it's like, yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. This is something here that's like they don't really feel like they want to overcome this challenge. That's what I'm saying. It's almost as if with this King of Cups in the reverse, it's like, I'm totally disappointed. It's like taking back that love, or that empathy, or that compassion. Is more like, now, you know, I'm in this state here where I'm no longer coming at you or thinking here with my emotions. It's more logical. Definitely. I don't want to really, you know, this is a challenge, but I don't think this is a challenge here that I should be trying to relinquish my energy or overextend myself, right? Because I'm gonna have little direction. I'm not gonna be able to really fulfill my goals here. Okay, so what I'm saying is like the decision that's being made, yeah, somebody feels like, hey, I'm gonna be burdened by this. Yeah, so yep, basically you like, well, this person is like, you know what, this is gonna burden me for real. Like, I'm not gonna be burdened. I can't overextend myself because I'm trying to go towards my new beginning. I'm trying to really make certain decisions for myself and stay positive on top of that, and that's going to mess with my energetic flow, is what I'm saying here with the sun. So it sounds like to me decisions is being made here. So let me see something. Overall, what is that decision being made? The courthouse. 4, decision being made. And what I see with that is to build some type of foundation here for, it's like the King of Cups. Wow. So let me see here. This is a new deck, so I'm kind of curious to use it. It is Thelma the Lima Lenormand. Okay, so let's see. Let me find it in the English. All right, here we go. It says, well-kept 2-story houses has a stunning yard. Okay. Yep, this would be the King of Cups. Okay, so basically what I'm saying here is like, being that you have this big heart, right? It's like, you're so generous is what I'm saying. You're so generous. And that also can represent, you know, a place of residence, on top of that, a foundation, things of that nature. And when I do see that, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to build a firm foundation for myself, something here that's going to be stable as well. Okay, so let me see here. Tell me more about this about this King of Cups. So 32, ooh, the moon comes out. That's how I see that, as the moon. Number 8 on that card, 32, 4. Look at that. It's a lot of changes that's taking place, because it's what you're trying to do here, this new beginning that you want for yourself. And I'm definitely seeing with that moon energy is like, you're uncertain, you're not really clear, right? Because there's a lot of stuff here that may be hidden, but at the same time, what I'm saying, so what this says, the playing card, 8 of Hearts, traditional meaning, enjoying the moment, having support all around you. You want people that are supportive. Yeah, you want people that are going to support you in your vision. And what it sounds like is this person here in your life is not really supporting you in that. Like, it's like whatever it is that you're trying to express when it comes to your dreams and your desires, you want to be connected with people that actually relate to that. Okay, because you're looking for some type of recognition here in some kind of way, especially when it comes to your dreams, your personal goals, your desires, right? So what I'm saying here is definitely like, you got to tap into your intuition when it comes to this, because you're trying to build some type of firm foundation for yourself here. And again, this situation just tends to keep you feeling like you're stuck and uncertain and all of this stuff. It's like a whole illusion here, is what I'm saying. But you can definitely come up with the answer, or this person can come up with the answer by listening to their intuition. And as we can see, a lot of what's happening here is that somebody is going based off of logic. And then even when I see this, it looks like a mountain. Okay, so with that card, it may seem like it's hard, it's rough. Yep, the mountain. So it seems like it's an obstacle, but you will overcome this adversity, or this person will overcome the adversity here in your life if basically climbing that motherfucking mountain. It's tall and it's spiky, but that's just what came to me. It's like, deal with the problem. Deal with the problem. No. What I'm hearing is no. Don't do it. Don't submit. This person is trying to manipulate your will. Okay? because they're not getting what it is that they thought they were going to get. So do not submit to it, because it's just going to create more barriers here, and it's going to block you. Instead, deal with the problems. Okay? Wow. I think I like these cards. I might have to learn them, or even look, put the little keywords on the back. But what is overall my collective energy when it comes to their situation here? What is my collective's energy? Hostile. Your defenses is up. Like, you know, I'm ready to cut you at this point, right? Because they're making you feel restricted here, and it's messing with your sense of stability, is what I'm seeing here with the first chakra. Okay, or whoever's connected to you, right? Because that energy flows through us, you know. But overall, it's like, yeah, it's making you, with the financial constraint card, it may make you feel restricted in some kind of way, because everything that you're trying to establish for yourself, the more and more that you put out and you extend, or you end up doing here what other people say. And what I feel like you may have been this type of person that has always kind of like trying to be the peacemaker here, but now I definitely feel like you're trying to protect that. Okay, so the defensive energy may be coming off of that. It's like I'm trying to protect my stability. Okay, staying grounded, right? Tell me about the hostility card. The Chariot card in the reverse position. It's almost that feeling as if like somebody's trying to take your power. Like, you may feel like they're trying to take your power away because of their own forcefulness. It's like they're trying to be forceful. Here, there go that Knight of Cups keep coming out heavy. So your emotions definitely may be like there, okay? You may be like really emotional about this situation here, because it's like, I feel like, you know, you may be connected to them some kind of way where it's a lot of emotions behind y'all. So this situation definitely was a tipping to some things here. Okay, and look, Nine of Swords, it may be causing you a little anxiety or stress here, worried overall, because it's like you got to make certain decisions, is what I'm saying, or this person is. Yeah, Four of Wands in the reverse. Because you're thinking like, dang, how can I support them? Should I support them in this way? It's like all of this stuff keeps coming through my mind. Don't jump to conclusions when it comes to this situation. It's just like, trust what you know to be true, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so tell me about the first chakra. Seven of Wands in the reverse. It's you're tired of fighting. It's like you always gotta keep fighting for your position, almost like it's this thing. It's like, and when I say position, it's just like every time you get your footing or something here, it's just like it's always someone that comes up against you with some type of adversity. And what I see is like you really just want to be able to be stable and grounded. You're tired of having to fight against all of the adversity here and ending up losing, right? You don't win. It's like all of these things where, you know how you argue with people and y'all just arguing to win the fight, but there's no resolution for real. And it seems like arguing just becomes pointless because that's just what y'all doing, right? Because it's like, I'm not winning anyway. We're just arguing. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse next to the Ten of Pentacles. So it really makes it hard for you to keep fighting for what you believe in. So, and you end up getting in this energy of being guarded, or they may be, okay? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. And what I see with that is like, what I feel like you're ready to just not focus on that anymore. The Ten of Pentacles really is about family and coming together, building families, wealth, and stuff like that. It's like that power couple energy. Something that's harmonious and things like that, where it could have been like that at one time, but now it's just like, hey, I'm getting ready to break tradition here. I'm getting ready to fold on this, because at this point I gotta keep defending myself, or I gotta keep, you know, trying to fight for what I believe in, and it's just too much is what I'm hearing. It's just too much. Tell me about the financial constraint. whoever it is, it's a Queen of Pentacles in a reverse position. So it's a feminine energy here who made very materialistic is what I'm hearing. Kind of like a superficial energy. Usually they're very insecure, so it's like, or they manifest based off of money. Is wrong how they do it, because it's this greed and materialistic superficial energy. And what I'm saying is, like, you may not feel like there's no progress, okay, with the Three of Wands in the reverse position. Like, it's causing obstacles. Whatever's happening here between you and this person, or whatever had happened, is what I'm hearing. You're realizing here, like, oh, okay, what they were doing was literally, they're selfish. You feel like, okay, this person is selfish. That's what it is. And it's frustrating you, because you're like, I'm trying to progress, I'm trying to expand here and create this stable foundation for myself, and you keep trying to cause some type of frustrations or obstacles for me. But what I'm hearing is like, nah, they either if you live with this person, or if you spend a lot of time with this person, it's like they're trying to get you to come back. Okay, that's what I just heard. They're trying to get you to come back. It's really all about their own personal gain. For real. The Chariot card. Yeah, they don't want you to keep moving forward. So it's almost like it's this obsession. Why? Why is that? Why is it there? Why does this person want to disrupt this person's life? Okay. Because they're not giving to them, and what they're doing. So a lot of truth has been revealed. So either you or this person may have definitely spoke some stuff. At first, I'm seeing being very manipulative and deceitful, hiding shit. But in that truth that was revealed, somebody stopped giving to that connection. Okay, and because you or this person is not giving any longer to that Queen of Pentacles reverse, they're not getting their wish fulfillment. All right, so this is why they're trying to create these obstacles here. Now, this is their way of taking action to overcome their own challenges, so that they can manipulate your will or your person here's will. Okay, so what was revealed? Tell me about the Seven of Swords in the reverse. That it's time to move on. Wheel of Fortune upright. It's like they're still stuck at the bottom, and this is you, or this is your person here at the top. Things is getting better. They're moving on. You understand? Really focusing here on getting their life back in order. Yep. Getting their life balance. And that's what's happening. And it caused the ending. That coffin card came out, right? That was one of the first cards. But here, caused the ending. And what I'm hearing here is whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse may have just said, you know, everything is fine. But nah, they really, really hurt by this situation. Look at that, yep. Three of Swords came out. It's in the reverse though. But they saying, no, I'm good. I'll be good. I forgive you. Whatever. It's good. But they're not. They're still carrying the wounds from this. And because of the simple fact that you or your person here released that attachment and started to be what? Stand in their own power or their own independence at this time, and to choose their own happiness, this is where all of this energy is coming from. Why they're beginning to be forceful, because now things aren't working in their favor. They're not getting what it is that they want with the Nine of Cups, because this is in the reverse. They're disappointed. What is some advice here for my collective? It's time to make a change, basically. It's time, and what I just heard, like, it's a change. It's time for a change in direction. I think that card may have came out yesterday, but it's time to make a change. Look, that's like having a whole makeover, right? Cut your hair, change your number, okay? Color your hair, go shopping, do something. It's time to make a change from the old to the new, is what I'm hearing with that. You're tired of being restricted? Make a change. And what I'm hearing is like, no, you have the power to do it. Like, you literally do. You don't have to get defensive. You don't have to stay guarded. You don't have to do any of that. What you can do is make the change. And as you make the change, especially if it's aligned with your integrity, then the universe is going to end up supporting you in that change. Okay, so thank you. Whew, I want my cards to literally fly out and not do all what it's doing. Thank you. Ask. So ask for support and ask for some type of help in this situation. And your angelic team or your guys are going to immediately go to work on your behalf. Okay? You just have to ask for help, so that this can get uncomplicated or whatever is happening here. But the universe basically works by that equal give and take. And of course, if you overextend yourself, and you don't want to do that because you're giving too much, it has to be an equal balance. If you're giving way too much and this person isn't giving back to you, it's going to energetically drain you. So it has to be a equal give and take. Even the universe works in that way. The universe works the same way. You give your energy, your time, your resources back into the world, and then the universe in return blesses you spiritually and financially. I guess that's what I wanted to say. It's like, yeah, you begin to manifest some of your desires, right? And that's how it's working. It has to be this energetic flow here. The cycles have to be constantly going around and around. It's like almost as if when you exhale and you inhale, well, I did it backwards, but it was inhale and then exhale, you become in rhythm with your body, with the universe and all. Okay, so I know you get what I'm saying. And what I'm feeling is that, you know, some of you or whoever this person is you're connected to definitely overextends, okay, when it comes to these connections. Whoever the people that, you know how you be giving to the wrong people. It's like you give out of this need of, you know, you want to do the right thing, but what is that? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel that you need to overextend yourself? Why do you feel, where is that guilt coming from? Because that's guilt that makes you feel like you got to do more than what you can actually do. Okay, so think about that. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna get ready to go. All right, so I can get into some other readings and eat me some food real quick because I am hungry. All right, so I thank you guys. I definitely appreciate y'all. It was fun. Okay, peace.